So you want to be a private investigator. I'll be reading from the Alberta Investigator Training Course Participant Manual. It's suggested if you want to become a PI in Alberta to take the 9-day training course. It's based on this manual. But if you want to get an idea what it's like for free, listen on. I'll try to make each of these episodes under 20 minutes long. So that's about long enough for somebody to drive to work or take the bus to work. Each episode, you can listen to it while you're on your way to work. Okay, this first episode will be the introduction. So I'm pressing pause after each sentence pretty much, and I'll be flipping pages, so you might hear that. Okay, welcome to the Alberta Investigator Training Course. Over the next 9 days, again, I'm reading from the manual here. Over the next 9 days, you will begin to develop the knowledge and skills required of a professional investigator, and upon successful completion of this course, you will be well prepared to write the provincial licensing exam. You will also be ready to take on a role in the field of investigators. This course has been designed to provide you with an interactive learning experience. Studies show that individuals learn best when a variety of instructional methods are used. Therefore, in this course, you will participate in classroom lectures, guided discussions, practical exercises, and scenarios. The more you engage with the instructional process, the more you will gain. The goals of this course are to help you gain confidence in your abilities and to prepare you to meet the challenges of working in investigations. The instructional materials and activities have been designed to increase your knowledge of the daily duties and responsibilities of a security professional. To that end, learning activities have been structured to resemble elements of the performance which will be expected of you in the field. Use the opportunities for practice and feedback in this course to develop your skills well before you need to use them. Learning outcomes. At the end of this course, you will be able to 1. Describe the roles of professional investigators, the knowledge and skills required, and the types of investigations typically conducted. 2. Explain the licensing rules, regulations, and processes for investigators in Alberta. 3. Identify the limitations imposed by law on investigative functions, notably the Security Services and Investigators Act, Investigators Act, the Criminal Code of Canada, federal and provincial privacy legislation, occupational health and safety legislation, and the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. 4. Explain basic principles of professionalism and ethical conduct, including client confidentiality and privacy of information within an investigation. 5. Explain the following concepts: prejudice, discrimination, stereotyping, harassment. 6. Describe the signs and dynamics of abuse in relationships. 7. Describe the ministry's code of conduct and complaints process. 8. Identify potential hazards in a workplace and industry-accepted control measures that can mitigate identified hazards. 9. Describe typical response measures regarding unsafe workplaces / conditions and or work practices. 10. Discuss and provide examples of a citizen's power of arrest under the criminal code. Okay, there's 10 more. Identify the differences between civil law and criminal law. That's 11. 12. Articulate legal, tactical, and situational considerations in the decision to use force. 13. Explain the use of force continuum and how it applies to professional investigators. 14. Assess client needs, plan an investigation, and explain how an investigation is managed, including risk management. 14. No, I read that. 15. Describe various investigative techniques, including research, surveillance, evidence collection and maintenance, file management, and cognitive interviewing. 16. Identify legal requirements and client agency rules impacting electronic surveillance of premises and people. 17. Demonstrate the key components of effective verbal communication, including techniques in challenging, aggressive, and/or threatening situations. 18. Describe the differences between types of reports and demonstrate the ability to write a detailed investigative report and accurate field notes. 19. Demonstrate appropriate techniques for providing testimony. 20. Identify basic elements of planning and operating a professional investigation business. This course is delivered in 9 modules. Each module deals with specific topic areas, and there are learning outcomes associated with each. The modules, which make up the Alberta Professional Investigator Training Course, are, there's 9 modules. Module 1, Introduction to the Investigation Industry. 2, Professionalism and Ethics. 3, Health and Safety. 4, Law and the Canadian Legal System. 5, Use of Force. 6, Investigations. 7, Communications and Report Writing. 8, Specialized Investigations. Module 9, Business of Investigations. In order to receive a certificate indicating successful completion of this course, you must attend all sessions of this training. You are required to provide evidence that you have completed 40 hours of training in basic security procedures in order to be eligible to write the provincial licensing exam. In addition to this course participant manual, you will need the following items: notebook and pen. Okay, some kind of obvious notes here. Come prepared for class each day. You will be able to participate more actively and gain more from your attendance if you have the required materials ready and waiting. In addition to being prepared for each class, please make note of the following. Arrive on time and plan to be in class until the designated finish time each day. Get plenty of sleep each night. Having adequate rest will help you learn and retain the materials. Turn off your cell phone. Turn your cell phone off during class time. It's disruptive for you and disrespectful of the facilitator, when you frequently check your phone for messages. Get to know your classmates. They will be your colleagues in the field and great study buddies as the course progresses. Ask questions. The facilitator wants you to be successful. Don't hesitate to seek clarification or additional explanation when you need it. It's your course. Make sure it's meeting your needs. Review after each class. Go over the day's materials while the information is still fresh in your mind. And make notes in case you have questions you'd like to clear up with the facilitator. Last one, relax. This is very important material and it may look like a lot to cover in 9 days, but this course has been designed to be interactive, not intimidating. Dive in with your questions, your answers, your ideas. Active participation is a key principle in successful adult learning. You've made the first step to a career as a security professional by enrolling in this course. Over the next 9 days of instruction, you can expect to be informed, engaged, and challenged by the material in this course. Consider this practice for your entry into the ever-changing and always interesting role of a licensed professional investigator. Now, some parts of this manual are video. I'll do my best to translate them or to get the information out of them onto this audio file. And, take notes if you wish, or just listen to the whole series, and it might give you a good idea what a career in investigation might be like. All free before you even decide to take the course. So this is the end of the introduction. The next episode will be Module 1, and I'll see if I can maybe fit each one module into a 20-minute episode. We'll see how this works out.